Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the Conference Championship here in the Long Beach State Dynasty as we face number 23, 29-1 Gonzaga as they just throttled through their first couple of games now in the championship, and we face the Conference Player of the Year, Jamal Rhodes, 27 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks, 1.5 assists. I mean, this guy is amazing, and the rest of their team is just as good, to be honest. They have Marshall Thousand, who's a very good shooter. Rhodes also is really good at stepping out and hitting the three. He actually is their best rated three-point shooter on the team, but they can put the ball in the bucket. So this is going to be a very tough game, but we've made it this far playing so well, and here we are again with a chance to really complete this miracle run at the NCAA tournament. We are sitting here at 18-13 right now, and let's see, with the world watching, if Long Beach can pull off the upset and get to the NCAA tournament for the first time since season number 1. So here we go. Gonzaga does win the tip-off this time as Storm is going to be guarding Jaden Brown. Pass to the corner. It's Marshall Thousand right away. He doesn't waste any time with the three. And Gonzaga is a team that doesn't take many threes. Pepperdine is the one that is really the run-and-gun team. As here's Marshall in the corner once again. Pass it inside, and it's good. Devin Dixon, true freshman. He hits that jump shot. It's a 5-0 lead here early on for Gonzaga. Well, Joyner does answer with a little floater that time off of the glass, and now he gets into the starting lineup this game. Here's a pass inside. It's Macklin again. He hits it. Now, remember last game, he started out really hot before the freezing issues, and he really got going in that one. I'm going to look to get him going from three again. But Gonzaga takes the early 8-4 lead. Here's another three. Macklin's favorite spot, and that's what I'm talking about right there. We get him to that corner right there. He's going to hit that every single time. And now here we are playing some D. A block. William Caesar running the floor. And we take the lead after a nice start by Gonzaga. Now it's a 1-point lead for Long Beach State. Getting the pick from Macklin. Storm pulls up from deep. And it's good. An 8-0 run here. Now it's 12-10. And now Gonzaga looking to play some defense. Here they double team Storm at the top. But a pass inside. That's Helcott. He hits the jump shot. And now it's 14-10. Working it around once again. Now the bench is in the game. Looking CS Bands off the bench. He takes it to the lane, and he gets a layup. CS Bands isn't a guy that plays a whole lot, but he gets in that time. And remember, we can't make subs or else the game will start freezing. So the CPU, we're at their mercy as far as subs go. But now let's see what they do as far as coaching substitutions. So here is Gonzaga, though, answering right back. They're shooting very well so far. But now with the 16-14 game, that's Terrence Martin off the bench, true freshman. And he gets going on offense. And now here's Macklin from the same spot. He hits it. He's got 8 so far, 2 threes so far. And now here is Storm getting going, getting to the bucket after the pick and roll. And you can see our offense has started out well. And now here's Gonzaga trying to answer back. A block. Jamal Rhodes gets the rebound. He just lays it in. It's way too easy for Jamal Rhodes. You just got to keep the ball out of his hands. He is so good at scoring from the outside, from the inside, but we're doing a good job so far. So 3.5 to go now. It's a 4-point lead for Long Beach. Here's Storm getting to his spot, and he hits it. He's got 11 points. It's a 7-point lead for Long Beach. And now here we are, 2.5 to go. Putting the move on McCann. Here is Storm getting into the lane, and he gets the foul. And one. The Conference Player of the Year is in foul trouble early on. And now it's a 9-point lead here for Long Beach. But Gonzaga starting to come back in this one. They get the tip on that one, bringing it to a 7-point lead. Here is number 24 getting to the lane, and that is another foul. And now it's a 5-point lead. Here's a missed shot. This time, rebound, and it's good. That's Donaldson off the bench. He's got 6. Remember, he was in the starting lineup last year, and now he's coming off the bench. And now here is Storm. Pick and roll, passing it inside. William Caesar getting guarded by a guard. He's got a little man on him, and he's going to hit that one. And now it is a 5-point lead. But under 30 seconds left. Let's pay attention to this sequence. Marshall Thousand hits the three. Here is Storm pushing it up the court. 8 seconds left. He gets the pick, but it's going to be called a moving pick on William Caesar. So now 7.8 seconds left. Gonzaga gets one more possession. Here is the freshman. That is Jaden Brown, the sophomore, I should say. And he gets the foul going to the lane. So now Gonzaga has an opportunity to tie this game up. That was just a sequence of 12 seconds that just went by. It was a three-point shot, a tip, and another foul off of a turnover. And now Gonzaga ties this game up 34 apiece. And here we are, 3.4 seconds left. An open layup, but a block from behind. Donaldson comes up with that. And how about the ending to the first half for Gonzaga? All of those, that last second shot right there at the end where they got the foul, and now a block shot on an open layup. Wow, what an end to this half, 34 up. And it looks like they have all the momentum going into the second half. So here we are. Now it's 34 up. Let's see if we can get going on offense. Here's a three right away. Storm, he hits it. You can always count on Zion Storm to hit some clutch shots. He gets us going back on offense, but Gonzaga cannot be held down long. They get going, and now it's back to a 1-point lead. So here's Baz Helcott on the pick. Here's Macklin in the corner now. He hits it. It looks like his foot may have been on the line. It's now back to a 3-point lead. So here's Jaron McCann in the corner working it inside. Jamal Rhodes, he hits the shot. And you know they're going to get him going sooner or rather than later. And now here's Macklin back on offense in transition. That's a great shot that time. 42-40, Long Beach has just a 2-point lead. But here is Rhodes this time from the elbow. He hits the jumper, and now it's 42 up. And now Marshall Thousand. Look at him. Past two defenders getting into the lane. And now Gonzaga takes the 2-point lead. Another fadeaway shot. And another bucket from Gonzaga. Where has this offensive aggressiveness come from? I mean, every time we play them, they're not this aggressive. And now all of a sudden with the conference tournament on the line, with the NCAA bid on the line, they are now going full throttle on offense. As you can just see, they're hitting any type of shot now. And now Long Beach is down by 3 points with 7 to go. Passing to the corner. Terrence Martin off the bench. He hits it. It's back to a tie ball game here, under 7 minutes left now, and it's 48-48. Marshall Thousand, he hits the three. His aggressiveness has been tremendous in this game, and now here we are trying to answer back. Storm from the corner, missed shot, and it's rebounded by Rhodes, and now they get a possession right back. Another three in the corner. Marshall Thousand misses this time, but an offensive rebound by Rhodes, and he goes up with it, and now it's a 5-point lead. 5.5 minutes left. Here is Jaron McCann now. He gets going. And now it's up to a 6-point lead. Gonzaga now starting to run away a little bit. But Joyner, pick and roll. Here he is passing inside to Blaine Ashley. And it's back to a 4-point lead. We're not done yet. Here's Macklin though. One-on-one with McCann. He gets to a spot and pulls up. It's a 3, 55-54. 3.5 minutes to go. But here's Gonzaga working it inside. They have tremendous size, and they get the foul that time on William Caesar, and they go to the line and hit both free throws. It's now a 57-54 game, 3:20 to go, and here we are. They're playing a full court pressure. Here we are passing to Macklin. He gets to a spot. This one would tie it, and he's going to miss that one, but saved by, looks like Caesar, but now Gonzaga comes up with it, and they are pushing it up the court. Here in the corner this time. It's going to be a drive to the lane, and it's going to be a foul. And it looks like that one will be on our big man in the middle. And now it's up to a 5-point lead after both free throws are hit. And here's Rhodes, a deep three, and it's good. An 8-point lead now for Gonzaga. We need to get a bucket here on this possession. 8 down by 8, and they get the deflection. Here is Rhodes pushing up the court. Look at him. He gets fouled on that one by William Caesar. I'm not so sure about that one. It looks like he traveled. He took like 3 steps. And now Jamal Rhodes goes to the free throw line. He shoots 81% from the line. First shot is good. Now a 9-point game, 1.5 minutes to go. And the second shot is off, but they get the offensive rebound. And that is a dunk by Devin Dixon, the true freshman. And now 65-54. And now we do get back with a three from Storm. But a minute to go. Down by 8. Gonzaga has possession. Here they are driving the lane once more. And William Caesar gets called for another foul. It's now a 10-point lead with about 50 seconds to go. Missed shot. Rebound by the freshman. That is Devin Dixon pushing it up the court. McCann inside to Rose in a transition dunk. And it looks like it's just a little too late here in this game. Down by 12. A deep three this time by Storm. Hand in his face. And he hits it. But it's just a little too late. Gonzaga just had just enough at the end. They have the depth. They have the skill. And we just fall just short once again, losing to Gonzaga for the second straight year here in the conference tournament. And the miracle run comes to an end. But what a season it's been for this Long Beach team. We played our hearts out in this one. Storm had 22 and 7. Jamal Rhodes had 16 points. I believe it was 14 in the second half. And he was just on fire there. We could not stop him at all, no matter who we put on him. And we ended up losing by 9. William Caesar definitely got into foul trouble. I think he definitely was outmatched with his size in this one. Remember, he's a 6'7" center. He's a very, very undersized. But when you get a guy like Rhodes on him, that's where he will struggle. And it definitely showed in this one. He couldn't really keep up on defense. He is only a true freshman. Rhodes is a senior, 6'8", but 229. He's a lot bigger. He can hit every shot. You got him on the perimeter hitting threes. I mean, you're going to win with a guy like that. And we fall just short. But we do finish the season here. 18-14 ends up being our overall record. And we just look forward to next season. We did not make the NIT. I thought we would have a chance, but we did not. Because I believe, to make those postseason tournaments, especially the NIT, I believe you have to have single-digit wins because you're not only going up against, the teams that didn't make it, but you're going up against, really, really small schools that had very good records that, just didn't have enough of a schedule to get into the NCAA tournament, weren't even being considered. So we definitely did come up short there, but I think our future is looking pretty bright. I mean, we're losing a couple of guys, Baz Hillcott, JD Joyner. I'm going to definitely miss Joyner. He was definitely a guy that led the second unit. So it's going to be a lot different seeing him on not being on our team anymore. So we're going to have to replace him. Not really sure what the plan is for him. I'm thinking in the offseason we might have to recruit another point guard and really just solidify that second unit. Terrence Martin is a point guard off of the bench, but he is not much of a playmaker. He's more of just a catch and shoot type of guard off the bench. So we're going to definitely need to recruit there. I think our big men are pretty good. I was very, very surprised by how good Blaine actually was. And then we have Kayshawn Cooper, who was redshirted last year. He's going to get into he might even start next year. He's very good on the offensive side of the ball. So Pepperdine goes on to the NIT. They actually lose in the first round. Gonzaga wins in the first round of the NCAA tournament. And they won their first round, actually, and then they lost in the second round. So no team from the West Coast Conference really goes far. And then Kansas ends up winning the national championship. So next episode will be the offseason, and we will get ready for yet another season in Long Beach State basketball, so you don't want to miss that one. We were so close, but almost doesn't count. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I've been working hard for a minute. The ones who don't deserve it seem to be the ones that get it. The ones who speak the truth never get the recognition, but the ones that act foolish seem to get all the attention. It don't matter though. Yeah. Hey, it don't even matter though. No. Hey, it don't even matter.